guys, how you doing today? This is David Lucas back here. Welcome back to my channel. Now, today I'm going to be giving my review and thoughts on the new movie Toy Story 4. Now, Toy Story has been a franchise that I loved all my life. The first one was amazing. The second one, which is still to this day my favorite one, is the second one. And then the third one was a great too. And now we're on to the fourth one. It was crazy because after the third one, everyone thought that they was done, that you can do no more Toy Stories. That was it. Well, they actually proved it wrong with this one because Toy Story 4 was another great story. Was another great Toy Story movie. And I loved it. I really did. I want to put this as my favorite Toy Story movie. Like I said already, the second one is still my favorite one, as the one I have the most best memories with. It's the one that almost got close to my heart as a kid and still does to this day. Is always the second one. Second, Toy Story 4. And Toy Story 3, and then Toy Story 1, which is, all of them are great. It's really hard to choose which one's the best, but those are one of my own personal favorite ones, my favorite Toy Stories. Now I'll get on to the review. Toy Story is more of a comedy, I feel, and it is more of a comedy than any of the other Toy Stories, and the thing is, it delivers on that. It is really funny. I found myself laughing all throughout the movie. I don't even think there's one joke that's bad in it. All the comedy is great in it. And I like how this one is a little different, because all the other ones, they had comedy in the other ones, but the comedy wasn't really the main part of it. With this one, the comedy is definitely the main part of it. I really like also how this is Woody's journey, basically. This is Woody's personal story. If anything, all the other toys kind of take a back seat with this one, and is focused more on Woody, and even Buzz takes a little bit more backseat. Buzz does have an important role in it. Buzz isn't just thrown in a back seat at all, but he has a less of a role, I feel, than he does in other movies, which isn't a bad thing at all. I think it actually worked out good in this instance. And I really like how we're following Woody along on his adventure. The new additions to this universe is actually awesome. Usually with franchises, when you add new additions to the universe, stuff like that, it's hit or miss usually. But with Toy Story, it's great. Sporky is a great character. I fell in love with Sporky, and honestly, from the first trailers, I wasn't that excited about Sporky. I thought that he was going to actually be a lame character, and going into this movie, I thought he was going to be a lame character, but I was wrong. I end up really liking Sporky a lot, and I can't wait to see more. Hopefully, maybe we do if they do more Toy Story movies. Key and Peele characters, I think they were named Ducky and Bunny. They were awesome. I didn't even know who they were from the trailers or anything like that. I didn't know Key and Peele were playing them until I seen the movie and seen the credits. It was Key and Peele playing them, and I was so surprised. And I thought they were hilarious. They were funny with their commentary with Buzz when they're on the prize board thing. It was hilarious. I was laughing every single time they spoke, and I liked how they weren't in it a lot. They didn't overstay their welcome in the movie. I felt like they had the right parts where they did the comedy, and they did them at the right times and the right parts, and it wasn't as much, and I loved that because I felt like if they would have done more of it, if they were in the movie more, it probably would have, I think, gotten a little tiring a little bit. But I like how they're not in it as much, but they are in there for some scenes. I really like that. And now the man, the myth, the legend, Keanu Reeves' character, Duke of Boom. Duke of Boom was another great addition, probably my favorite addition out of all the new additions. They all were great, but he's probably my favorite one out of them all. Duke of Boom is just... he's hilarious. He's a toy from Canada, and I don't want to spoil too much about him, but it's really good, interesting, and we learn actually a lot of his backstory, like a lot of it, in just a nice little short time, and I like how they did that. They didn't go too much of his backstory, they just gave us enough, and you pretty much understand this character, and you know this character, and I really like that they did that. I really liked how Buzz, throughout the movie, had his little side plot with him. Not really a side plot, just a little side joke, I guess you could say, with his inner voice that Woody told him to have, which is his inner voices when he presses the buttons on his action figure, and his action figure comes out with words. And that's Buzz's inner voice. And throughout the movie, Buzz is listening to it, and actually is doing him pretty good throughout the whole movie. And then there gets to some scenes where he's telling him, his inner voice is telling him not to do stuff that he doesn't want to do. And at the end of the day, it ends up working out good. And I really like that it was really a funny little side joke that they had in there, and I thought it was really great. I even found the plot and the whole story was just really good, and it wasn't really lacking. It wasn't lacking in anything, I think, in the plot. Like, the plot was a solid story. Now, something that I really loved about this movie, it was Woody's whole journey. I thought Woody's journey, and it's probably my favorite thing about this whole movie, is, honestly, he goes through a character arc throughout all three of these movies. From the first one where we see Woody at, he's more of kind of a dick in the first one. If you think about it, he's a dick to Buzz. He doesn't trust Buzz like all the rest of them do, and he feels jealous of Buzz and all that because Andy likes playing with Buzz instead of Woody anymore. And then in the second one, we have a little bit more matured Woody. He's not so jealous anymore of Buzz or anything, but he's kind of trying to find himself, and he ends up finding himself, and he finds himself who he really is in that. And then we get in the third one, where Woody is pretty much a more mature guy now. Him and Buzz are best friends. He's not jealous dick anymore. He's more like, everyone, let's come together. Let's all do this for Andy. Let's be there for Andy. Let's be here for the kids. He's like that. And now in the fourth one, he's pretty much grown up, and he realizes that, hey, I'm not really useful anymore. I'm old. The kids don't really like playing with me anymore. And he's fine with it, actually. He's actually fine with it in the movie. And he's basically thinks he does want to have still a purpose in the movies. And he sees his purpose by helping out all these other toys, getting where they need to be, helping out the kids, making sure the kids are happy. And that's why one of the whole big plots of the movie, I don't want to spoil a lot, but one of the big parts of the whole movie is that he's trying to make Bonnie be happy. He's trying to help her get through school and all that. And you really see a different Woody, a really matured Woody who's been through a lot. He knows a lot more. He's a lot more wiser. And he kind of knows his place, basically. And near the ending of the movie, we get some of the best character endings, I think, to any character, I think, in movie history. Again, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but it got me choked up a little. And the thing is, it didn't get me as choked up as other Toy Story movies did. And I think that's why it's not on higher on my list. But at the same time, I did feel nice, there he goes. But it's kind of in a good way. Like, you don't feel sad at the end. You don't want to. It's more joys of happiness. It's really different than Tony Stark's journey in Endgame. I heard a lot of people say that it's comparable to Tony Stark's. I don't think so. I think it's different. I mean, I can see where you maybe would think that, but I don't think that. I think it's really different, but at the same time, still good. Like, they're both great endings, just different ways. And I really like how they went this route with it. I was really worried they were going to go with another route, and I'm happy they didn't, and I'm really happy they went with this route with it. So that's basically my reviews and thoughts on Toy Story 4. Now, what did you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comment section below if you want to discuss this. Let me know in the comment section what's your favorite Toy Story movies in order. Again, mine's are Toy Story 2, Toy Story 4, Toy Story 3, and then the first Toy Story. And they're all great in my opinion. I think that's something everyone agrees, that every Toy Story is great in their own ways. So let me know down in the comment section. Discuss. It was always nice to have a good discussion about films. That's the whole point of this. So make sure you guys like this and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. And go check out other videos on my channel. I got a whole bunch of other videos. Hope you enjoy this and have a good day.